The audio could be slightly different in this one because I'm filming while my baby is sleeping. So I'm going to be talking with a softer voice. Maybe I should do this all the time. Maybe it's better for you if I talk in a soft voice. Make you be like, ah. Hello everybody, welcome to Film Fireside. Minari was directed by Lee Isaac Chung and is about a Korean family who moves to Arkansas in the 1980s to begin a farm and the struggle they have in getting that farm in place and the vegetables and growing and the things and all the stuff. I watched this film probably a month and a half-ish ago. I'm really glad I went and watched it again last night with my brother-in-law because well, it's just kind of funny. This is why you need to watch films again and you need to put some work into appreciating the film. I walked away from the film the first time just being like, nice. And a thing that was kind of funny about the film that I was like, wow, I'm gonna have to remember that. I cried at the end, and I didn't know why I was crying at the end. I didn't have like a, oh, this happened, and it was so like, oh. I was just crying at the end. And I was like, that's probably just me, that's just weird. And I turned around, I set up and turned on the theater, and I see some other just grown-ass dude like me crying. So I was like, there's something about this film. There is just, Watching it the second time though, I cried again. And I had a little more reasons as to why I cried. I don't want to spoil it though, and I'm not going to get into spoilers in this review. So the point is this is a gorgeous script. And the more I've thought about this film, again, I'm really happy I saw it a second time. Always watch a film twice. Is that I really liked the film the first time. And then now I have this like reverence for the film. You know, it's been a long time since I've had a film do this for me. Actually, it's been a whole year. 1917 was the last film that I felt this like reverence for. It was just beautiful, you know? So that being said, let's just get into this and just talk about this film just critically. As I was saying, the script might be perfect. I think it is. I don't know. I want to watch it again now. I really want to watch it again now. One of the reasons I think the script is perfect is because it's followed me. It's almost haunted me in a good way, you know? I've been really touched by what this film accomplished and what it was intending, and many messages mixed throughout this film. It's just executed brilliantly. When I say it haunts me, I just mean I keep just going throughout my day doing normal things, and then something reminds me of Minari, and I go, oh yeah, that totally applies to this, and this, and yeah, it's just great. The performances in this too are part of the execution of this. That's just absolutely brilliant. Everyone in this film just delivers, even from like Will Patton's side fun, crazy Christian character to all the way till Steven Yeun's character Jacob. There is no weak performance here, and every performance plays a very important part in the execution and in making this film what it is. I think the thing I love about this film is every role is important. I sometimes think of films like a puzzle, where it's like, you know, the director is a puzzle piece, the script is a puzzle piece, the character of Steven Yeun's performance as a puzzle piece, and you get the idea. And I like thinking of certain movies that are like this, where it's just haunted me, and it's just such a simple and subtlety to it. And it just makes me think about everyone's role and how everyone's piece is put in, and it makes this just beautiful, beautiful picture. What do you know? And I feel like this applies to this movie. There's just, I don't know, I'm in awe by this film, if you can't tell. I'm having a hard time finding words, and I'm keep jumbling over myself because it's really, really beautiful. Maybe I'm just feeling hyped right now. It's late at night, and I'm just like, maybe I'm just nostalgic or whatever. Regardless, it's just hitting me different, you know, as I've pondered it more. Like I said, the performances are really good. To note a few, Alan Kim, I think that may be the best child performance I've seen, like, ever. I used to say Christian Bale's performance in Empire of the Sun was like the best child performance ever, and I think Alan Kim might be my new favorite. Also, Yoo Jung-yoon is a delight in this film. She is an absolute gem. She brings such light and goodness to this film. As her character brings light and goodness to the family, it also brings light and goodness to the film as well, and it elevates the film so very much, which again, attributed to the script, but her portrayal of this character just is uncanny. Hearing Lee Isaac Chung's experience when putting this film together, I'm glad I read up on that, because I am now much more excited for him to be nominated for Best Director. As I learned more, I guess, the story of this, of going into this, he literally had inspiration. Like, that's kind of what he just said. He just felt like led to write this script, and it's really cool, the story. I invite you to go like look up what he was saying. I really don't have anything wrong with this film. I think the first time I watched it, I was like, it's a little long, and I was a little bored through certain parts. There's some unnecessary scenes, and maybe that can be said still. Like, I mean, he goes and sleeps over at that one kid's house, and that doesn't really accomplish much other than a bit of humor, and like, it just kind of happens. It's almost like a time filler, but I don't hate it. It doesn't really ruin the movie for me. I'm having a hard time giving it a score. I'm going back between like 10 out of 10 and 9 out of 10. And the fact that I can't just confidently give this a perfect score should make me go, it's a 9 out of 10. But I just feel like, well, let me tell you about Parasite. It took me 3 viewings of Parasite for me to decide it was a perfect movie. And each time I didn't really have anything specifically wrong with it. I think I said kind of the same thing. I was like, it's a little long. But upon like the 3rd or 4th viewing, I was just like, this is just like unlike anything else. How did I not catch this the first few times? And I think that's something, that's a sign of a perfect movie, is it gets better the more you watch it. That's probably the best type of perfect movie, is that you just keep watching it and it just gets better and better and better. And I think based on my experience with Minari, I'm pretty confident I'm gonna watch it a 3rd time, and I'm just gonna keep getting it more and more and more, you know? My favorite film medium type of thing of all time is Breaking Bad. And I would say that's true of Breaking Bad. Watching it now, I learn more about the human experience every time I watch it. I catch things I didn't catch before. There's so much of it. And there's a lot of elements of Breaking Bad that could be kind of like I'm saying, I was like, was everything really necessary? You know what I mean? Asking that question may not be the right question to ask here. I give Minari a 10 out of 10. Tell me your thoughts on Minari. Have you seen Minari? If you have seen Minari, go ahead and comment below your thoughts on the film. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the movie and start a discussion with you down in the comments. And stay tuned for some movies about the Oscar season coming up. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, that you have the notification bell clicked so you don't miss out on these videos when they are released. And please like this video as well. It does nothing but support the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. I don't know why I did that. Bye-bye.